Okay, says we're live. So hello. Um, Hopefully everything is set up and good. Okay, let me get the picture poll up so that we can see that. Okay, so the picture poll for today, or the choose your own adventure for today, is your main character encounters a questionable lumberjack in armor. What would your main character do? A, question him, obviously, because he's questionable. B, attack him. C, seduce him. Or D, spy on him for a while. Just see what's going on. Why is the lumberjack in armor? Is he really a lumberjack? If not, what is he? So anyway, there is the poll for today. Hopefully you have an answer as to what your main character would do. Because at the moment, most of your main characters are just spying on him for a while. So, anyway, let's check this out. Mom Maggie says, question, clamor of harpies or tittering of magpies for a group of gossipy girls who push another to attempt unaliving themselves. I would say clamor of harpies, and I put my reasoning in the chat, but I think clamor sounds more discordant than tittering, because tittering is kind of just like laughing, and there's sort of like for me, there's a connotation of like polite fake laughter in social situations. Not necessarily like harmful, but overtly, but clamor, there is a very sort of like discordant connotation to it, like something is very much out of place. It does not sound good and kind of makes you wince. So I would go with clamor of harpies. Also, the connotation of harpies versus the connotation of magpie is generally a lot nastier for harpies than it is for magpie. So that's my reasoning. So Kate says, good morning, friends. If your main character has seen this guy, she would be somewhat frightened, but would also be intrigued. Alrighty then. So maybe spy on him for now and seduce him later. Seth says, hello, everyone. You're working on a blog cleanup. You have your original blog from 13 years ago, and you're cleaning it up and reposting some of your better stuff. Nice. Kate says, Tessa, that's a great idea. I started on a new blog, but I don't have it published yet. Excellent. Mom Maggie says this group of girls are insidious. They unveil larger-than-life photographs of a plus-size girl naked at the back-to-school dance after she coins the name Queen Toxic for their leader, Tonia. Or Tonia. Yeah, that would be very rude. And also very discordant, I would think, to the social situation. Monique says, definitely clamor of harpies. The story sounds a bit like Heather's. There is a Heather. Okay. Monique says, I'm formatting my novel for manuscript submission. It feels a bit like coding, tedious AF, but sadly necessary. Gotcha. Becca is here and says, hello. Hello. Welcome. I'm just realizing I'm scrunched over again. CB says, hello. Finishing dinner. Excellent. Yes. Food for the brain. Monique says, I have lunch with me and hope to get as many chapters formatted as possible today. Excellent. CB says, Tony would attack him, Pepper would question him, and Lieutenant Rhodes would spy on him on Tony's orders, so I won't spy on him. Gotcha. Megan is here. Hey there. Hello, hello. Waiting for class to start, so you thought you'd say hello. You're studying Art of Africa, Oceania, and Indigenous in America. Ooh. Indigenous North America. Probably. Nice. That'll be fun. It's nice to see sort of like the non-Western art get appreciated sometimes. And they have some really cool designs and things. So, for sure. Very cool. All right. So now that we have the picture poll, now that we have said hello, I didn't really do anything important yesterday. Oh, well, I kind of did. I set up my September, like the entirety of September. So I think I had shown y'all most of the month layout for September. So I went with a mushroom and sort of red theme, red and gold, or red and mustard, really. So here is my basic week spread. So I've got a mushroom, water tracker, and note tracker in the first left-hand side. And then I'm going again with the faux Dutch door so that I can have the 2-page spread. There's the other big one for the week. And then I've got a meal notes tracker. So each, I don't have any duplicates of the big red mushrooms, nor do I have any duplicates of the garden greenhouse. I hope I'm going the correct direction. Yeah. The mushrooms do change sort of like tone. So they go from red to bright red, and then they start getting a little pinkier. So I'm not quite sure if some of the pink ones fit the like brick red and gold color, but I still think they were pretty. So all the mushrooms are different except for the little mushroom PET tape, and then the stamp stickers for each day. There's 7 of them, so they're the same across the board. So there's the last of September. So I did do that. I got that done. So I accomplished that. I am prepped for a month ahead of time. And I like the mushrooms. They're fun. That's what I did. So Kate said, or to Kate, Tessa says, I've had 5 blogs, 3 are writing, and you post your writing there. You're posting some of your older work on your current blog. You can't delete it though, since it is the original WordPress blog. Gotcha. Thank you. I am enjoying them. I think I have finally settled on this as an approximate, like I am liking this layout for now. It always can change, but I'm enjoying this particular layout. So pretty. Thank you. Thank you. You also like that it's somewhat minimalist, nothing fancy other than stickers and washi tape. Yeah. And that's one of the nice things, is that it doesn't take a huge amount of time to set up, other than like creating the boxes and if I didn't do that with a ruler, it would be even quicker. So there's a pretty, thank you. Yes. So yeah. And all the mushroom stickers, the individual stickers, I should say, the individual mushroom stickers, and the sort of greenhouse stickers, those were in my this most recent stationery haul. So they're there if you want to watch the 3-hour chaotic mess that is the stationery haul. But yeah, that's I did that yesterday, and then did a bit of revision yesterday. I'm to the point where I think I can let it go in terms of this round of revision. So I'm probably going to start out looking for a couple things to revise today, and then I will swap tasks and swap manuscripts. So I will be hopping over to a different one. Okay, so we have the eagle today, and it is upside down. So the main message for the eagle is that the spirit has your back. So if you have this upside down, it is the protection message that we are reading today. So here's our eagle with the little crown. If you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, the eagle is here to remind you that it is only because right now you are meant to fly. You're definitely very out of focus. Hello. See if it'll. Sorry. I don't know why it bothers me when it's not in focus, but it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're just going to be out of focus for a while, I guess. All right. So, if you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, the eagle is here to tell you that is only because right now you are meant to fly. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling alone and scared. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you, for the eagle says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within you. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. So there you go. There is the eagle, and we are still very much out of focus. So apologies for the potato quality. My camera has decided it's going to focus somewhere, and I don't know where. But anyway, you've pulled the 3 of Pentacles from your Buffy tarot deck. Nice. I love that we all have our decks, and we're all like, I pulled this one. I love it. It's great. Okay, we need a timer. That's what we need. Let's start with, should we start with Grumpy Bat? She says as she goes ahead and clicks on it. Okay, so we're going to start with Angry Bat. It will fart at the end because it is a farting critter timer. So just be ready to blame your pets, your significant other, your children, whoever it is, everyone but you. So let's do this. 1, save your document if you've already been working today. If not, now's a great time to pull up whatever it is that you think you're going to be working on. Went to the wrong screen. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. The first sprint is done. I did a little bit of revision, and then I encountered the scenes that I had already revised. So I was just reading through those. Occasional comma or typo here and there, but really not bad. So I think that's where I'm kind of at the moment. So I will probably be switching manuscripts. I think I probably only got about maybe not even 100 words, like changed, added, whatever, before I encountered the parts that I had already revised. So I don't have a whole lot of words to add to my tracker. I did do 200 earlier today, and then again probably about 100. So okay, let's see. Kara just got the self-compassion deck, and today's card says, is there some part of yourself that hides from the world? Write a short note to that part from the perspective of a best friend, which I think is lovely. But it goes well with sort of the eagle inverse, reminding us that we don't have to make ourselves small for the sake of others. And that kind of reminded me of, there's a spoken poem that I've heard and watched several times called Shrinking Women, and I looked it up, and it's by Lily Myers. And there are, she has performances of it posted on YouTube, I think from Button Poetry. But also there are a couple of just like with the words, it's kind of like a music lyric video, but it's for spoken poetry, whatever. It's just the poem on the screen. But anyway, if you have never heard or read Shrinking Women, I suggest you listen to it at least once because it's very, very good. Cool Gamer said, hi. You're doing good today. Excellent. Good. Today's card from your new Wake Up, Kick Ass, and Repeat deck advises you to dream bigger. There's a beautiful little bluebird on the card. Nice. Excellent. Mom Maggie said the scene you're writing is breaking your soul. That means that it will be worth it to read, right? That's if you cry while writing it, your readers will cry when reading it. So Monique says, you can push through it, Mom Maggie. Yes. Monique has chapters 21 through 24 have been formatted and took a little bit of break. Also have been listening to Travis and Jason Kelsey's podcast. They're very nice to have on in the background. CB's frustrated because today has been quite a day. Tried to make a hair appointment, failed miserably twice, and the second place you tried wanted a deposit. I don't know how normal that is. I would think that might depend on like the services that you are requesting. But if you just want like a trim, there should not be a need for a deposit. The third place you tried doesn't do hair, but their advertising outside their store says they do. Well, that's confusing. And if that wasn't enough, it took you 4 attempts to get a bus home from the mall because there were no seats at the front, which is where you sit if you're not going to the terminus. Gotcha. That's frustrating. I hope your evening is relaxing. Monique says you're up to chapter 26 now, then chapter 27, stop to chapter 28 for break. Excellent. Jen writes romances here and says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Mom Maggie got 386. Excellent. Good. Heather is here. It says, hello, stream hopping. Welcome. Kara mostly did some planning. Gotcha. Heather says, I just ate lunch and then talked to the hubby. Now it's time to finalize things in terms of like making yourself stop and just send the darn thing to your beta readers. Mom Maggie says, I will absolutely have to have trigger warnings for bullying, grief, and attempted self-unaliving. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I can't remember if we have discussed this before or not. The appropriate place for trigger warnings do you typically, I think I've most often seen them in the front of the book, sort of like in the dedication page area. But do you think that they ought to happen on the back of the book, like under the blurb? Or do you think that sort of like front page, front matter stuff is the appropriate location for those? Because some people don't bother to read that. They just go straight to the text in the front. And I would like to think that most people read the blurb, but so it's like, do you put it on the blurb and in the front book matter, or you put yours in the front matter, but most readers gloss past them? Yeah, that's what. So you also put them under the chapter heading. Okay, sort of like as a secondary, like, hey, here's a reminder. Yeah. You put too many in, but you don't want someone caught unaware. Yeah. You've seen too many books, skip them completely. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's like some people don't know that trigger warnings are necessary because they've lived a blessed or privileged life or just never really encountered any of that kind of thing. Or they are not overly anxious and paranoid people. But also some people, I would think that they may want that shock and surprise, and so that they deliberately don't put the trigger warnings. I don't know, because I know there's different feelings about trigger warnings. But I think for the people who want them and need them, we should put them in, for sure. So, because there are days where it's your emotions are already too close, too wound up in a knot. I don't know how to explain it. And so if you have that warning, you can be like, not the mental headspace for today. I'll put this off till, a different day. Or skip past. I don't know. Do you do like it's like if you choose to skip that kind of thing, do you want like a TLDR? Like at the beginning of the next chapter? I don't know. Or do you just skip it altogether? I don't know. Just kind of like there's so many different ways we could do it that there's no sort of like set standard yet for it. Anyway, here is our picture poll again. So again, your main character is encountering a questionable lumberjack in armor. So what does your main character do? Does your main character question him, attack him, seduce him, or just spy on him for a while? At the moment, we have 60% spy on him, 30% question him, and 10% seduce him. So when it comes to content / trigger warnings, there's really no such thing as too many. Yeah. And so Mom Maggie has a trigger warning for us. So You think the saddest part is that after she destroys her bedroom mirror with her fist, she curls around her late father's picture and waits to pass. It's the 5th anniversary of his death. Yeah. Grief definitely influences you too. Kara says, I grew up in a time when there was no such thing as a trigger warning. I have to remember to use them. Yeah. Yeah. Miranda likes to talk before fighting. The reason her friends call her the ambassador was that initially she would talk her way out of conflict. I did. We pulled the eagle inverted. So I did. Alrighty. Let's pull up a second timer. I think I need one with a little bit of sound this time. I need to make some more options besides just like water sounds, so that some options for autumn and Halloween besides just the silent critters. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. 1, save your document and all the wonderful progress we are making. Kate was sent away from your office. You will work on book 3 today because you have ideas and things in your head that you need to get out. Excellent. Number 2 is take a sip. Cheers. Stay hydrated. Especially as our heat wave is back. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I got a little under 900 words, just a little under. For that sprint, I did switch manuscripts. So I'm now working on drafting and expanding rather than revision. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. How about you? How are you doing? Thank you very much, Mom Maggie, for the link parade. Rachel popped in and said hello, and popping in for hugs and to like the button. Hugs to the like button. You'll be in and out today. Okay. Heather says, my most recent blog post is all about style guides, and my soon-to-be published next Tuesday short ebook, The Fairy Style Guide and Glossary, A Fantasy Writer's Companion. Here is the Substack about the blog, or the blog post about this book. Funky says, that's such a cool idea for a book. Yes. And also, hello. Hello, Funky. Heather says, if you are ready for a line editor, copy editor, or proofreader, DM Heather to get you started. Here is the link. Mom Maggie says, my Amazon page where the Ghost with trilogy goes on sale tomorrow. Here's the link for Mama Maggie's MM Award name on Amazon. Also encouraging you to follow your fellow sprinters. Yes. Here is Heather's channel. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the people that you visit all the time and the people that you see in the chats all the time. So there's that. So here's Heather's channel. Here's Funky's personal channel. Funky also has a writing channel where Funky does sprints occasionally. Here's this channel. Here's Kate's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Kara's channel. Here is CB's channel. Here is Jen Writes Romances channel. Here is Funky's writing channel. Here's Cool Gamer's first channel. Here is Becca's channel. Here is Megan's channel. Here is Tessa's channel. Funky wants to know if Heather has a cover for the book, which might be when Tuesday's cover reveal and release. Monique is up to chapter 38 now. Nice. You did about 10 sprints there. Fantastic. Sort of, you're actually still working on it. It's going to be super basic. You're just going to get a public domain image for now. Gotcha. CB got a minimal amount of your nano planning done. CB, no, sorry. Becca, I see the B and I see the C and it reversed in my brain. CB got the minimal amount of nano planning done. Becca is watching some more courses on Facebook ads. Mom Maggie was distracted by watching a video about the Bennington Triangle in Vermont. What is that? Is that like a haunting ghost thing? Moonshiners? I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up later. Kate says 136 words, but you were getting stuck down a research rabbit hole. You almost got trapped for hours. Oh no. Good thing the timer went off. Kara got 159 words. Excellent. Funky says, get a fairy putting a wand to the title and fairy dust coming off of it. Is that a generic enough copyright free image, public domain image? Monique says, just reminding everyone that you're just formatting your manuscript so that it fits the Staying Your Manuscript format. It's part of your submission for the literary agent. Yes. Kate says, yes, nano planning. I should do that too. 64 days left before nano. Already counting down. Which means it's 64 plus 25 days left till Christmas. Right? Or is it, well, no, that's the beginning of nano. So 94 plus 25. 109 days? Is that right? Did I do that right? 64 plus 30 is 94 plus 25. 119. I missed 10. 119. Okay. Yeah. We have a couple of choices. One is a very dark image of a dangerous looking things. Okay. Okay, so it is kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. It's a weird haunting and disappearance area where settlers decided to live in a place the Algonquins consider cursed. No natives have ever lived in that area because creepy things happen. Yeah. Okay. I will have to look it up because it sounds intriguing. But we are going to get another timer going. Y'all don't forget to vote in the picture poll as to what in the world your main character would do upon encountering a questionable lumberjack. There we go. Okay, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We are back. I'm writing an interaction between a cat and the characters. It's going kind of fun. I like it. Anyway, I guess I should figure out how many words I got that time. Okay. I got just under 1,000 that time, so I'm creeping up. Nope. Okay. I've got about 100 more words to do before I hit my next sticky point. But that's okay. We'll get there eventually. I'm not worried about it. Monique got all 40 chapters reformatted. Excellent. You were just going to prep everything else you needed for submission. You got the author bio and synopsis in the submission document. I included your author photo, but you're going to stop there for today. You're going to figure out the marketing statement tomorrow. Becca says, I think I want to switch to something creative. You're getting overwhelmed with all this ad stuff. Yes. Yeah, if you need a break, take a break. That is the thing. So I'm going to save. Yes. Okay. Took it a second to do. But yeah. So not a bad session today. Becca is all of us. We just want to make money off of our writing. Yes. Agreed. Mom Maggie's going to step out and start lunch. The youngest is going to be home from work soon. Kara got 376 words. Nice. Excellent. Funky says coffee has been procured and life is better now. Excellent. Yeah. We're doing good. Alrighty, though. I think that's going to be it for me today. And I will hopefully see y'all on Friday. If I don't see you then, I will see you Sunday, Monday, whatever. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to sip. Don't forget to snack every once in a while. Stretch every once in a while. All the good things. Thank you very much. I will see y'all later and have all the funs. Bye.